is probably not going to be decided in 3. They're fairly evenly matched, these two teams, as we get ready for the 2 national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the national anthem of Puerto Rico. Now please remain standing for the national anthem of the Dominican Republic.
So the 2 teams go back to the sideline then, as we get ready to meet our 2 match referees, Ismail Al-Balushi and Kang Joo-hee from the United Arab Emirates and from Korea.
Now to international referees. The first referee is Ismail Al-Balushi from United Arab Emirates. The second referee is Joo-hee Kang from Korea.
Well, both teams will send out their strongest lineups. It is about pacing yourself through a long competition, and most of the players on both these squads have had a good chance to show what they can do, but this is effectively the match to settle 3rd place in the group, and they are both expected to go strong. Well, Puerto Rico have not really shuffled their lineup much at all. Dali Santana, a big, powerful outside hitter, keeps her place, of course, as does one of their real stars, the diminutive but really good technician Stephanie Enright. Karina Ocasio, the opposite, keeps her place as well. The setter, Natalia Valentin, the captain. The only change he's ever made the coach, has been at middle blocker. Ana Sofia Jusino comes in for her third start out of 4, and Diana Reyes makes it 4 out of 4. And no change at libero either with Shara Venegas. Well, that's the squad that Jose Mieles has sent out. Ran this team between 2013 and 2015, as we just checked the lineup as well. Came back 5 weeks ago. Minimal preparation time. And he's really blended this squad together. And Dominican Republic may well stick with the team that beat Kazakhstan, with Anaris Vargas Valdez going through there, Liesveld Eva, one of 3 changes that came in. She keeps her place. Niverka Marta going through there, Priscilla Rivera, another change, a powerful outside hitter. Talking of power, here comes Yonkara Pena as well. And Bethania De La Cruz as well. And the superstar, Brenda Castillo, of course, is the libero. So Marcos Kivek, the Brazilian coach, made those 3 changes against Kazakhstan, and he has stuck with that group. He liked what Priscilla Rivera and Yonkara Pena brought offensively, and he liked what Liesveld Eva brought defensively as well. All 3 retain their place for this matchup against their close rivals in every sense, Puerto Rico. Well, the coaching staff of Puerto Rico have talked about this one. They said they came in knowing that they probably weren't going to beat Brazil or Serbia. They expected to beat Kazakhstan and Kenya. This was the one that they really wanted. They said phase 1 of this competition was to qualify for the next round. They've almost certainly done that. Phase 2, beat the Dominican Republic. They said this, for us, is personal. Well, let's see who comes out on the right end of this blood feud. It's the Dominican Republic in the red. It's Puerto Rico in the white. And we are underway with close to an ace serve from Rivera, who will pick that one up. And De La Cruz will go deep. Venegas taking care of that one. Santana blocked out of it. So the big block working early there for Liesveld Eva. It was all clearly established herself as a very physical presence at the net. So Rivera then will continue with serve. Serving Santana, and the quick set and the put away. Taken care of by Ana Sofia Jusino. She had to sit down, had to miss the second match, whilst Nera Ortiz came in as a starter. We will see Ortiz come in off the bench. But she returned for the last match, kept her place for this match as well. De La Cruz goes cross-court, picked up by Jusino, but that's just going to be a dump and hope from Enright in the backcourt. They'll come on attack here with Pena. Lovely pancake pickup there from Jusino. Santana denied by a pancake backcourt from Rivera. Pena's spike is blocked out, and the backcourt attack comes in from Stephanie Enright. Boom, see you later. Really good rally that, finished with authority by the very experienced Stephanie Enright. Now that'll get Puerto Rico settled. Jusino then next, which is always frustrating for a player. They hate the net serves and the long serves, but if you play it safe at this level with your serve, you're not much good to anybody, because safe serves just come back with interest. Now here is the woman who got the first point on the board with that stuff block for the Dominican Republic. Liesveld Eva floats one in. That's blocked from Ocasio, who just has to push it back over on first touch. Pena drives back down far side, works the block, takes that one off the block from Santana and Reyes. Now 2 of them there, and Pena, who just drives through. In fact, one of the features of the Dominican Republic hitting is that they do go for power. Not a lot of touch and finesse from the Dominican Republic. They will try and bludgeon their way through, and they're very effective at it. Santana handles that. The cross-court from Ocasio was blocked out. And they'll get another look at this, the Puerto Ricans. Another block there on Ocasio. Well kept alive again. And then the stuff block comes the other way. Wow. Well, there was some good blocking with the Dominican Republic. But then, the decisive block again far side where Reyes and Santana in particular were there to repel the Dominican Republic. Nicasio creates mayhem with her serve, an ace, an unexpected bonus, that one. Well, every so often, things do get lost in flight. Well, that one certainly got lost. So Nicasio will look for another one of those. She can get a bit of spin and a bit of movement on that ball. It does cause problems, and Rivera's struggling once again. That's just dump and hope, but what an initiative, what an opportunity here. And on the backside slide is Reyes, denied, and the cross court from Pena was a sizzler. That's a bonus for the Dominican Republic after the way they mishandled serve. For Pena to finish off like that after the attempted running attack was blocked from Reyes. They had no business winning that point, but win it they did through Yonkira Pena, who will now serve. Santana blocked. Venegas will put it up there. They'll go for Reyes once again. Not the most perfect of sets. And then a bit of trouble. De La Cruz had no play on that one. Now send it to Santana, goes cross-court. Castillo is there, but can only send it away. That is a side out Puerto Rico as Dali Santana drives cross-court with authority and to deadly effect. So the 23-year-old big hitter will now serve for Puerto Rico. There's still the early points here. We've just seen the two teams just trading and probing and jabbing away at each other. Well handled by Rivera. De La Cruz denied by Santana. Backcourt, Enright blocked, but Annalise Vargas Valdez could not keep her block in play. And once again, it's the quality technique of Stephanie Enright, really a very smooth and fluid player that just swings through her hits so efficiently that it's just too good. So Santana will continue with serve as the Dominican Republic now have to repair a bit of damage. De La Cruz will do just that with the side out. Yeah, lovely set there. Even though the block just about got over there, the cross court took the block out of play. Venegas couldn't pick that up back court. So, big hitting Bethania De La Cruz will now serve, looking to level this one up again. Santana with a nice pickup there. Reyes finishing the job. Well, that's already 3 times they've showed the running attack to Reyes, just slipping around the backside of the setter. Too good for Rivera on that occasion. Reyes, a very strong defensive player, will now serve. That's the Dominican Republic. Look to try and bring this one back with a side out so that this gap doesn't grow too big. Serving Castillo. Rivera finishes that off perfectly. Anytime the service reception is as comprehensive as that, there's a good chance the ball's going to come back. Marta with all kinds of offensive options there. So Annalise Vargas Valdez goes long. Side out. And that takes Puerto Rico to the first technical timeout, 8-6 in front. Either side's been able to go on a run of points. Not yet. So after that first technical timeout, Puerto Rico will continue with this 8-6 lead. There will be another timeout when the leading team reaches 16 points. Both coaches can take a timeout at their discretion twice per set. Valentin with serve. Serving Rivera, and that just about made it from Bethania de la Cruz. There's a risk of that one going wide, but she's managed to bring it in play. Although it is going to be looked at. It was a close call, that is for sure. Close enough for Jose Mieles, who was very close to where that ball landed, to decide to use one of his challenges here. The flag went up at the far end from that side, Judge. Was it a correct call? Yes, it was. So you get 2 challenges per set. If you're successful, you keep the challenges. If you get one wrong, you lose it. So Mieles will just have 1 left here now. As Marta Viceta will serve. Venegas gets there. And then the quick take on Lucino. Too good for the block. Very, very rare for those to come back, those quick sets. If you execute this with correct technique, it's so hard to defend. At least Valeva came close. It was a really good effort from the Dominican defender, but Lucino got the better of it. So Puerto Rico continue to have this slight lead. Enright has the big serve. Rivera just about handled that. Venegas has handled that spike from Pena. And then Santana is denied by the block. She'll have another go here, just has to dump and hope. Pena picks that up. Little dink picked up by Venegas from Ava. Big push deep. That doesn't work. Now, what's going to happen here? Valentin can't create a winner there. Well, she got caught in 2 minds, I think. Lucino certainly had no play on that 3rd touch. So a little bit of a breakdown here. That wasn't ideal. That put Lucino in a really bad place. Well, at least Valeva was easy enough for her just to say, okay, that's coming over. So Dominican Republic side out, and then net from Priscilla Rivera. Balanced team offensively, Puerto Rico. Bethania de la Cruz with 24 points for the competition. Rivera there with 23, and Pena and Braille and Martinez, who we may well see, with 22 each. So no 1 star to keep an eye on defensively for Puerto Rico. They do spread the wealth around. De la Cruz denied by Enright brilliantly. Enright will now just get it back. So this is going to come back to De La Cruz, who just pokes it straight into mid-court. Dominican Republic stay in touch. Clever and intelligent play there from Bethania de la Cruz. The block was there, so eliminate the block, drop it mid-court, you're going to have a winner. Oh, there's a whiff. Reyes. Just like that, Dominican Republic back level. Yeah, dear oh dear. Reyes just didn't get anything on it. Once again, you might, some of these big hitters might be looking at Valentin and saying, hey, you got to lay it up a bit better for us than that. Oh, she's got no chance with that one though. The ace served straight at Enright. And the momentum has changed here as Liz Valeva comes up with an ace. Jose Mieles, the Puerto Rican coach, pacing, prowling, ready to call a timeout here. It's good serving this from Ava. Looking for another one. Ooh, that was close as well. Santana picking that one up. Enright, though, with no real play on that. The initiative goes to Pena, who just goes for the little dink, but that doesn't work. Oh, and they almost got in each other's way, but Ocasio stepped in front of Enright. And even though she ended up on the deck, Enright more or less helped put her there. She's still come up with the winner. Here comes Enright. She's going to go for it. She gets Ocasio's head. Ocasio got the ball. Ocasio got the point. The pain goes away. when you get the kill cross court. His first set back level again. Now, Karina Ricasio shrugged off the headache. And coming in to serve. There was just about got something on that. Pena will try and find a winner there. Enright's rescued it. Santana denied backcourt by Rivera. De La Cruz not denied by anybody. Boom, swung right through that. That's what you call a kill. Well, strong defense on both sides of the net once again, but here's Nathania De La Cruz just ripping through the defenses of Puerto Rico to put Dominican Republic in front again. And it's Yonkira Pena looking to consolidate this lead here with a real zinger. Venegas has done well to keep that alive, and Ocasio from deep could not pull it in. Didn't really have much of a play on that Karina Ocasio. Tough to find a winning hit from beyond your own 3-meter line. That's what she was looking to achieve there. And she's pushed it just a bit long. If she played safe, it was probably going to come back anyway. And that's enough there for Jose Mieles, who has seen his 2-point lead turn into a 2-point deficit. He's called timeout. Now that is a run of points. Dominican Republic turning it on a bit from 10-8 down. Probably a good time to take that time out as well. It's a 2-point deficit is of no huge concern. If it grows any more, that does become a bit of a worry. Pena does like to go aggressive on her serves. Enright has handled that very well. Enright will look for the pipe attack. Doesn't get a winner. A good block was there. De La Cruz does get a winner. Once again, sound defense from the Dominican Republic. They're going through the gears here. Well, once Enright had missed her pipe attack, or rather once the sting had been taken off it by the block, that was advantage Dominican Republic. De La Cruz made sure she found a winning cross court. Here we'll go Pena again with another one of those zingers, handled by Enright. Santana, almost rescued by Castillo. Almost, but not quite. Santana going cross court and giving Puerto Rico a point they had to have. So she'll now serve. And it's the Puerto Ricans that need to find points now on serve. They need a couple to draw level. Got a chance of one here. Good chance. Backcourt attack comes in, but wide. Oh no, it's taken a touch. Oh. That was fortunate. That looked like it had been pushed out. Well, that's why it got pushed out off the block. So Puerto Rico with a chance to level it up here on the Santana serve. That one is definitely going to go wide, and that did not take a touch on the way through. So a side out Dominican Republic as we approach the second technical timeout. With Nathania De La Cruz back to serve. Picked up by Santana. There's the running attack to Reyes. No answer to that. Really good execution here. Terrific technique all round. Take that nice and high block, and he managed to get out. Get out and up before Reyes had dispatched that kill. Can they level it up here on the Reyes serve? Well, this might be a chance because De La Cruz has no play. Oh, look at that. Dali Santana with the pipe attack. Pushed it deep, but pushed it inbounds. Just like that. Puerto Rico level. Had to deal with De La Cruz backcourt. Took her out of the play. So both teams have had a lead. A slender one. They've both not been able to hold on to it. That didn't miss by much. That will take the Dominican Republic to the second technical timeout. 16-15 in front. Really good first set this.
Vamos, pendiente ahí la defensa principalmente, pendiente para entrar por centro la bola, tiene que estar pendiente todo el tiempo, muchachos. No hay tiempo de equivocación con juego. Le está mandando a la piscina, si tiene un pie, le hacia adentro, exacto. Es importante que está ahí, una buena preposición, para sacar al frente, ¿está bien? Seguimos trabajando.
So which way is this one going to go then? As we resume after the technical timeout with Anaris Vargas Valdez, the 37-year-old experienced middle blocker. Serves end right. Doesn't really get much of a play on third touch. That's an easy pickup for Rivera. Then Valdez can't get a winner. Santana couldn't pick up a winner from there, denied by Pena. Oh, Ocasio with a reflex. Poke, and then all over. Rivera, too much power. That could be a very significant point because it gives the Dominican Republic the edge in this first set. Both teams again having chances. But it's the Dominican Republic playing really solid, tough defense here. Valdez then will continue with serve. Enright, the power in across court. Side out. That's Natalia Valentin will now serve. Puerto Rico who need a point on serve just to level it up. Probably not one coming there as Priscilla Rivera just swings through. Well, both teams are finding a lot of cross-court winners in this opening set from a lot of different sources as well. Marta, the setter, back to serve then. Goes long, side out Puerto Rico. It is still Jose Mieles' side that's chasing. They do need a point on serve. No panic yet. Plenty of time in this race to 25, but you must win by 2 clear points. At the moment, if it just sides out all the way to 25, Dominican Republic will get there 25-23. So it's up to Puerto Rico to find something. They'll find a block, but it won't stop Pena. The power of Pena providing the pain for Puerto Rico. And another cross-court attempt, careering off the block and out of play. Now Rivera with the floater. Ocasio denied, and that might just be the first set gone. Big point. Again, Dominican Republic defensively so strong. Stefania De La Cruz coming up with a big stop there. A big enough stop to force Puerto Rico to take a second timeout. with a lot of repairs to effect here and not much time to do it in. Yeah, that's a little run there for the Dominican Republic. They've dominated since the second technical timeout.
La China está esperando la central porque tú no estás aquí. Párate aquí, deja el zaguero, no te preocupes. Para con la central para que la China pueda ir directo con Pepa. ¿Qué pasó?
Priscilla Rivera then will continue with serve. They've got a very healthy cushion here, Dominican Republic. Just about getting a winner there. The most convincing hit ever from Safino. She will now check out, and this is the secret, not so secret weapon that Puerto Rico bring in. Adriana Viñas-Hoy, a specialist server who came in and broke open a tight set against the Kenyans with a very strong burst of serving. Well, if she can find a couple of points on serve, Puerto Rico are right back in this one. So a big moment in this set then as Viñas-Hoy goes for the aggressive jumper. Castillo just about handling that. Wasn't perfect. There's a chance here and it's taken. Ocasio, well, it was the serve that did the damage because the service reception came back so close to the net for Marta that she couldn't really set up a teammate. And in the end, the Dominican Republic never got control of that ball. So she's picked up 1 point, Viñas-Hoy, with this aggressive serve of hers. There are always risks with her serving of nets and long serves, but if they drop in, watch out. And Castillo's done a much better job with that one, but they've kept it in play here. No real play there for Enright, so the Dominican Republic will get another bite at this. Peña goes for a little dink. That was clever. They're so used to the big power hits coming out of Puerto Rico. The Peña took everything off it, and Ocasio looking for the pancake. Not anywhere near it. So they survived the Viñas-Hoy serve. But picking up that 1 point on serve gives Puerto Rico some hope, so long as they side out here, which they may not do. De La Cruz, make sure they don't. And that might be last chance gone here for Puerto Rico. Well, once they picked up the Santana spike, Dominican Republic, the initiative passed over to them. And De La Cruz opened this first set wide up again. And here is Niverka Marta, the setter, serving Enright. Santana blocked out of it. Big block coming in there. That may well have been Valdez right in the middle. Let's see who got the touch on this one. And a combination of Peña and Valdez between them. That settles this first set. Barring an extraordinary collapse here. Marta then will continue to serve. Enright collects. Santana, no real play on that. An easy pick up, and De La Cruz looks for the cross court, can't find it. And Santana was blocked out of it again. Strong defense in the Dominican Republic. Again, a little bit of finesse is good enough from Peña. Reyes was in real trouble there. She just had to try and adjust her body in mid-flight. Couldn't do it because of a clever little dink from Peña. These last few points, Dominican Republic really have turned it up a notch. Ocasio will at least delay this first set, but that's all it is. Coming in are Ramieri Santos and Nera Ortiz. As Ocasio and Valentin come out on set point. So the backup setter, Santos, needs to find 4 points on serve. That's one of them. Marta making a mess of service reception there. It's just enough for Marcus Kivek to say, you know what, I know we've got a healthy cushion here, but let's just get everybody on the same page here as we look to wrap this one up with a minimum of fuss. It was Niverka Marta, the setter, that he was directing his words to as well. She got targeted on serve there. But Puerto Rico don't need 1 point. They need 4. 1 down, 3 to go. That's just to get level again. So the odds still stacked against Jose Mieles' squad. Santos, straight off the bench, straight to the server position in the rotation. Has done her job once. What's the next one going to bring? That's Castillo handling serve. That should be Pena finishing the job. Oh, somehow kept alive by Santos. Reyes just has to recycle it though. They'll go again. Pena again denied by the block. Santos there to pick it up, and Santana goes cross-court to keep Puerto Rico alive. Well, some tremendous defensive work on the other side of that this time. We've been impressed with the Dominican Republic and the defensive work they've been doing. Great defenses there from Puerto Rico. They give themselves a chance, but there's still 2 points needed here. So the odds still heavily against Puerto Rico as Santos looks to make it 3 in a row. Castillo not with perfect reception there. De La Cruz will go for the dink. Santos will pick that up. And they'll send it over to Santana. Brilliant work from Marta backcourt, and that is good enough. That dig from Niverka Marta, the difference maker on that point. They're able to wrap it up, the Dominican Republic, and secure the first set, 25-22. First blood, Dominican Republic. So that's how the first set was won by the Dominican Republic. They pulled back a very, very slender deficit, moved in front, although there was a wobble late on. That cushion that they'd given themselves was big enough to see them over the line. So it's Jose Mieles that needs to make the adjustments here. Both these teams highly motivated, of course. Local rivals know each other very well. Historically at the World Championship, they've played each other twice before, with the Dominican Republic winning 3-0. That's ancient history from 1974. And Puerto Rico winning 3-0 in 2004. Their last world level meeting, which is more relevant, came at the World Grand Prix in 2016, which the Dominican Republic won 3-1. De La Cruz led the way there on 18 points. And then right 16 points for Puerto Rico. But you have to go back a few years to find the last time Puerto Rico got a win against the Dominican Republic. There is that feeling in their camp that they're often a bit overawed by their opponents, as Enright sends in a sizzling serve to open up the second set. She look for the pipe attack, and somehow produces a winner, although De La Cruz was there to fend it off. She could only send it off to the side, where Pena could not pick it up. Is to Puerto Rico, but then they lose the initiative. Pena finishes the job. That's a missed opportunity for Puerto Rico. Well, this should have been a lot better for them. Wonderful rescue there. And then the job finished. De La Cruz doing the defensive work backcourt to set Pena up. Ava then with serve. Santos goes cross court. Husino then serving for Puerto Rico, and serving a floater that just floated a couple of meters beyond the baseline. The side out, and Yonkira Pena is up next for the Dominican Republic. 2-2 early here. That was a nice bit of work defensively from Venegas. But, no chance of a winner from Santana, and the pipe attack comes in and misses. That's going to go. Yeah, that just kept going from Karina Ocasio. So let's see what De La Cruz can find. Picked up by Santana. I'll send it round the backside to Diana Reyes. On the running attack, Reyes finishes the job. Well, they like this, and it's working well for them. And I suspect Puerto Rico will continue using that as a weapon until the Dominican Republic find a way of neutralizing it. Dali Santana up next. Payne's brought that straight back over on first touch. Here's a great chance. Reyes again, but the block was there. Well, all about trying to neutralize that Reyes running attack. Did it pretty well here. Priscilla Rivera said, okay, you got us last time, you're not getting us this time. Read it all the way. That's a great chance for Puerto Rico, denied by another strong defensive play from the Dominican Republic. Enright has to take everything off that. Rivera with an easy collect. De La Cruz driving in backcourt and then slamming the brakes on and going for the little dink. Now that's effective. Well, they're mixing it up offensively really well here as well, the Dominican Republic. It's not all about the big swings. A little bit of finesse and trickery getting in there. Valdez with serve. Reyes slides around backside again and pushes one long. Well, maybe they're using this running attack from Diana Reyes a bit too much. It's failed on the last two. The block from Rivera followed by the long overhit. Dominican Republic opening up a lead here. Valdez serve just about working. She might just about have got that one over as well. An opportunity though. Santana, too good, backcourt. Big point that for Puerto Rico. Because they're just wobbling a bit here early in this second set. Let's get the feeling the Dominicans defensively caused them to just really overthink this a little bit at times. Let's see if Reyes can bring them back level. Serving Pena. Rivera. Yeah. Again, touch and placement. All it needed. Well, the big power swing could have been on. Didn't take it. Left the backboard stranded. Very clever. So here's Verka Marta then. Picked up by Santana. Enright's blocked out of it though. Absolutely destroyed by Yonkira Pena's block. That'll take the Dominican Republic to the first technical timeout, feeling very good about themselves. Yet another big defensive play from the Dominican Republic. Give them early control of this second set. Run of 5 points out of 6. Put the Dominicans in charge of their destiny here in this second set. So 8-5 then. Dominican Republic. One set up. And with the lead here in the second as well as Marta continues with serve and a winner there. Far side for Karina Ocasio off the block, side out. Natalia Valentin will now go back. New setter to serve for Puerto Rico. Long. Brenda Castillo took a look at that and just went, nah, that's not going to go, and it didn't. Good decision making from the libero. Side out then, Puerto Rico. That's Rivera. Goes for the flat serve. Serves Venegas. Oh, again, issues between setter and swinger. Casino really didn't get any kind of play on that at all. Now that'll bring in Nera Ortiz. A straight swap there for Casino. Well handled by Santana. Enright cross court and misses badly. Oh dear, this is a really rocky spell that they're having here. And Jose Mieles may be forced into burning a timeout right there. That is back-to-back misses for Puerto Rico. Pacino missing on the swing. And then a really ragged cross-court from Enright. They're in big trouble now.
11 a 6. Llevamos 4 servicios jugados. Y le estoy pidiendo que sea agresivo en el servicio, pero la bola tiene que estar dentro del cuadro. ¿Okay? Fallamos un servicio, el segundo tiene que poner el otro. ¿Okay? Vamos a estar pegando. Ella viene buscando mano, ¿vale? Vamos, vamos. Va y está ahí.
Santana denied. Castillo's picked that up really well. No play though for Rivera, so a chance for Puerto Rico to regroup again. Enright denied by Rivera. Brilliant pancake from her now. No play for De La Cruz, but still they can't find a winner. Puerto Rico blocked out of it there by Ava. Ocasio denied. They'll send it to De La Cruz, who couldn't get a swing going either. And finally, Karina Ocasio produces a winner for Puerto Rico. But my goodness me, that was a struggle. At no point did the Dominican Republic have control of that rally. Yep, Puerto Rico took forever to grind out that point. They really are finding it tough going against the Dominicans defensively. Enright serves. Rivera put away by Ava. Bit unlucky there, Enright, because the netball just took all the velocity out of the serve. It's the easy pickup for Rivera. And once the service reception is as clean as that, everything else should follow suit, and it did. Eva doesn't hold back. She swings off a quick set. That's an ace serve from Ava. Tough to see Puerto Rico getting back into this second set here. A little flight of the ball there, too much for Venegas. She'll serve the libero again. Send that outside. Ocasio can't get past Rivera defensively. That's a good block coming in from Nera Ortiz, I think that was. The new middle blocker taking out De La Cruz. Well, he took Ana Sofia Jusino out of the firing line after the earlier error from her. Replaced her with Ortiz. And that's produced an immediate block point. Let's see what Ortiz can do with a first attempt at the serve, and the less said about that, the better. That was always heading out of court from the moment it left the hand. So Ortiz now out as Venegas, the libero, comes back in. And here's another aggressive server. Peña nets. Side out. Dominican Republic, though, with that 5-point lead, will happily side out. Puerto Rico need a lot of points on serve. Ocasio up next. Peña handling that. De La Cruz, too hot for the block. Side out. Oh dear. Enright in a load of trouble there. So the initiative passes straight over to the Dominican Republic, and they make a mess of things there. They tried the running attack, and Ana Vargas Valdez just couldn't get there. A bit of a post-mortem going on there on the Dominican side of things. A bit of a misfire there. An unexpected one. Dali Santana serving them for... Oh, second touch, clever. Ooh. No, I think there's a floor touch there despite the effort from Shara Venegas. Second touch, good enough. And that takes Dominican Republic to the second technical timeout with a 6-point lead. Anytime it gets 5 or more, it's very, very difficult for the chasing team to drag that back.
Servicio, pase, okay, contraataque. Es importante, se nos cayó el ataque. Estamos de 26, okay, con 8 errores. Usamos las cosas, lo básico y mejoramos este. Dale.
Punto a punto.
Very, very hard to see Puerto Rico coming back into this one. They certainly can't give up another point on the Dominican Republic serve. Valdez serves Venegas. Casio was rather reaching there, and Reyes, though, able to put it away on first touch. So they've achieved the first part. A little bit fortunate there as well to get it, but they all count. Now Reyes has got to find some points on serve. They're probably just itching to get Adriana Viñas-Hoy back in. The specialist server. Backboard attack comes in from Cruz. Reyes has done brilliantly to get a piece of that. Ocasio dumps it back over. They'll look again, send it far side to Rivera. And this time it's a clean kill. Well, they did so well to pick up the De La Cruz spike. But the Dominican Republic kept that pressure on Rivera, ensuring side out. Iverca Mata, the setter, up next. Serving Santana. Enright picked up by Castillo. Right place, right time. Oh, not quite sure what De La Cruz was looking at there, but they get away with it. Now, hang on, here's trouble. Yeah, an overpass from the Dominican Republic. Exploited. Natalia Valentin coming up with a rare kill for the setup. Yeah, that was another missed opportunity there. But still, Puerto Rico with a mounting decline here. Valentin serving Castillo. Pena denied. No, got there. Despite Valentin's desperate dive. Side out. There we go. Yeah, just couldn't keep it in play, could she? So Rivera serving that one. The stuff block there from Liz Valeva, 1-on-1. Oh, that was brutal. That was brutal. I mean, she's so powerful and rangy. The attempt coming in from there at Ortiz. Just swatted away. Valentin will come out as Ray Murieli Santos will come in. As this set continues just to run away from Puerto Rico. There's a win on the far side there for Enright off the block, so side out. But the gap has just been getting wider and wider the longer this set has gone on. They need to find some points on serve somewhere, and quickly. Enright's a big server. Castillo's dealt with that. De La Cruz denied. Just dumped back over then by Enright. Pena blocked out of it. Big stuff from there at Ortiz to deny the big hitting Yokaira Pena. Well, is that the start of a Puerto Rico push here? And remember, Enright does have a good serve. The service reception has been very strong for the Dominican Republic in this match. There's Castillo doing the job once again. And De La Cruz finishing the job. That's what they tried on the last point. This time it worked out for them. And this is the problem Puerto Rico have got. Just pulling 1 point back on serve is of no value to them now. They need 3 or 4 just to get within touching distance. And time running out in this set. Dominican Republic almost at the winning post. Well, there's a winner for Dali Santana. It's just a side-out battle, though. Dominican Republic very happy with that. They'll take this for the rest of the set. As Nera Ortiz goes back. It's picked up by Rivera. And blocked out of it, though. Dinah Reyes saying to Ana Rix Vargas Valdez, don't bring it here. Well, the two tall middle blockers going head to head. And it's Reyes winning that battle. So here comes Ortiz. Well, Rivera's not exactly handled that particularly brilliantly. Can she finish the job? No. Here's a chance for another point for Puerto Rico. Enright, though, didn't really have much of a play on that. Nor did Castillo. So it's just sent back by De La Cruz. They'll take it to Ocasio, and that had to go. That had to drop in from Ocasio, who was reaching a little bit and has ended up pushing it half a meter deep. And that, you feel, is the very last chance that Puerto Rico will have of getting back into this second set. The door was just open momentarily. It's been slammed shut now. Pena with serve. There's the block in. Yeah. Santana swinging through. Once again, a strong defensive stand. And it's Valdez Vargas who gets the luck as that's spun away. Puerto Rico will call a timeout, but they're 6 adrift here. And they're not getting back into this set.
Con manos derecha, ok, se nos está rompiendo nuestro patrón defensivo porque estamos dejando la bola Betania, no hay chance que el central llegue tarde. No hay chance, esa bola es alta, la de Betania, la de Yokaira sí es rápida, pero la del 4 hay que pelearla. Y más si la bola viene de acá. Si no me llega, ya.
So Yokaira Pena then will serve 22-16. Dominican Republic close to securing set 2 here. Ocasio is blocked out of it by De La Cruz. It's another strong defensive point for the Dominican Republic. This is one area of the match that they are totally dominating. Ocasio will come out now, as Naomi Santos will get a rare appearance. Played sparingly in the first match for Puerto Rico and has not been seen since. Will probably get what remains of this set to show what she can do. Starting with serve here. Rivera handles that. Oh, a bit of a mess made out of that one. That's Pena just has to dump it over after the running attack failed. They'll try Reyes on the running attack, and that fails as well. Well, that just sum it up for Puerto Rico. Dominican Republic made a mess of their running attack, got away with it. Puerto Rico mess up their running attack, don't get away with it. Set point. Betania de la Cruz looking to wrap up what's been a pretty comfortable set. The first one was close and tight. This one hasn't been. Really good serve as well. And then the stuff block from Anaris Vargas Valdez to wrap it up. That was a powerhouse display on the defensive side of things for the Dominican Republic. That really was putting Puerto Rico in their place. 25-17. The Dominican Republic were not flattered by that at all. An authoritative performance in that second set. Well, this is the one that Puerto Rico really wanted, but they're being found wanting at the moment. They're going to have to come from a long way back if they want to win this one. And on the evidence of that last set, they do not look like they match up well. Defensively, the Dominican Republic are owning this match. There of that second set, a good one for the Dominican Republic. 6-3 on blocks, picked up an ace as well, attack points level. It's the defensive work of the Dominicans that are forcing the errors to come from Puerto Rico. It's just a very sound all-round game that they played thus far. They certainly grabbed control of that second set very early, and the gap just grew wider and wider and wider. More of the same in set 3. An early afternoon for the Dominican Republic, or can Puerto Rico salvage a bit of pride? Take this next set, take it into a fourth. So we're ready then for the start of set 3. The Dominican Republic in red, taking the first set narrowly and then securing the second set comfortably against the rather bedraggled looking Puerto Rico here. So now Ortiz has to come on just to come off again so that the libero Shara Venegas can come in. Ana Sofia Josino is back in the lineup at middle for Puerto Rico here at the start of set 3. Santos is immediately stuck. Not sure if that even needed a block there. That might have just gone straight into the net. Either way, it's not the start Puerto Rico wanted. Yeah. Straight into the net. So Santos misfires. Marta will serve. Santos will have another go here. That's picked up backcourt by Rivera. And then De La Cruz is denied. Santos will have another go. This time she is blocked out of it. Enright's got a hand onto that. Santana, backcourt. Brilliant bit of work defensively again from the Dominicans and from Santana on this side as well. And they get the point, Puerto Rico. Oh my goodness me, it was a battle, but they got through it with some tremendous defensive work of their own. Nothing better than that backcourt dig from Dali Santana. That might give them a little bit of a morale boost. They need something. Enright puts too much on that one. Side out. That's a boost for Dominican Republic because Enright want to be more effective service for Puerto Rico. Pena up next. One of the big power servers for the Dominican Republic. She too will go for the big jumper. Venegas handles that. Ooh, a mistake there from Husino. They're lucky to get a second bite at this, but they can't find a winner. The backcourt attack though misses badly. Now they're going to look for a challenge here. De La Cruz has gone over to speak to the referee. I don't think they are challenging anything. Not sure what De La Cruz is concerned about. It just looked like a missed opportunity. So Ana Sofia Piscino will serve here at 2-2. Reputation issues for the Dominican Republic. Picked up by Kang Joo Hee, the Korean referee near side. That's a freebie. De La Cruz misses. There's another freebie. Well, this is as sloppy as we've seen from the Dominicans. Giving away a point because of a rotation error. And then a down-the-line miss from De La Cruz. Another point like that, and I'm sure Marcos Kivek will be pulling the trigger on the timeout button. Won't need to. As Lucino goes long. De La Cruz will look to level it up. That's at Nera Ortiz. Enright just about kept that in play, not brilliantly, it has to be said. There's no angle to work with there at all, and that's a bad miss. That's a real bad miss. My goodness me. I mean, in football terms, that's an open goal. Vargas has just blown it. Santos with a big serve. And Rivera finishing the job, but they're not quite at it here, Dominican Republic. To shake themselves up a little bit. There's just a glimmer of a chance here for Puerto Rico. Still early days. Vargas Valdez with serve. Oh, there's a bad mistake from Santos on first touch, and they are going to pay for that. Now the overpass gifted it to the Dominican Republic. Just like that, we are back level. The worry for Puerto Rico is there have been a lot of mistakes in this third set from the Dominican Republic, and yet still they can't find a lead, and that's been pushed too long as well from Santana. Well, if they'd taken their chances in this third set, they'd have a very healthy lead here, Puerto Rico. Instead, they need this point just to stay level. It's Valdez. They'll just send in one of her safety first serves. Is put away by Nera Ortiz. treated with the contempt it deserved, that serve. We stay level. That's as easy as you like. Here's Santana. Skimmed the net there, and Rivera didn't handle it particularly brilliantly. There's no play, so Rivera will just send it over. There's a great chance here for Enright. Just about got the better of the block there. And again, the Dominican Republic putting up big blockers. Not everything's going to fall in for them. Even close there. Puerto Rico get the benefit. Now Dali Santana will look to take Puerto Rico to the first technical timeout in front here. But can they win this point? No is the answer. Priscilla Rivera goes cross court. Will level it up. There's an air of inevitability about that one. The blocking just couldn't make it work at all. Santos remaining in at setup for Puerto Rico with Valentin sitting down. It's Marta still at setter serving. Second touch is an effective one from Santos. And that is Puerto Rico going to the first technical timeout, 8-7 in front. Nice pick up there. Santos reacting quickest. You always want to use second touch as a surprise weapon, and Dominican Republic certainly weren't expecting that. Well, can they build on this slender advantage, or will the Dominican Republic send this Nera Ortiz serve straight back? No, ace. Dropped right in front of De La Cruz. That was a beauty. Can she find another one? Castillo has handled that. And Pena gets taken by the block there. They'll try Santana backcourt, but no play really there. And not much there for Rivera either. Nicely picked up. They'll go far side, and a nice cross-court there from Naomi Santos. Good energy there on that point from Puerto Rico. Well, have they found a successful blend here with both Ortiz and Jusino in as the big blockers? Naomi Santos coming in and joining Ray Mirelli Santos, the setter. That's a lot of personnel changes that Jose Mieles has effected here, and they seem to be gelling. Not much you can do about a hit like that. Not perfect service reception. Priscilla Rivera knows that there's a bit of work to be done here for Dominican Republic to get back into this. Remember, Puerto Rico were gifted a couple of really cheap points early in this set as well from the Dominican Republic, who are not really at it yet here in this third set. Enright handles that, and a comfortable enough put away for Jusino. That's as easy as you like. Serves that just don't challenge, just get smashed back. Santos, the setter, Serving De La Cruz. He's got first touch and third touch, but Enright has kept that alive. Santos to Santana. No real hit there, but an overpass. Oh, that should have been dealt with. They're very lucky there, Dominican Republic. That's another missed opportunity for Puerto Rico. That had no business being a Dominican Republic point. Look at this, Castillo with the overpass, and Stephanie Enright just didn't catch the flight of the ball. She was expecting a touch on the way through, I think. And when that didn't come, she just lost it. Cheap point for Dominican Republic. There might be a bit of trouble here. Santos goes cross court. Ava was there. And going cross court the other way, Pena. And Dominican Republic starting to bring a bit of pressure here. Starting to go through the gears. Lisvaleva then up to serve. Oh, dropped it on the line, ace serve. And that Puerto Rican lead has just gone. Jose Mieles would love to challenge this, but he saw it in real time, the same as everybody else did. There's no point challenging it. Didn't even drop on the line, it was inside. So Ava will continue. Another deep one. Santana handles that. Oh, and a miss there from Pacino. Santos will have another go. Ava's picked that up. De La Cruz goes cross court. Again, solid defensive work backcourt for Dominican Republic. Helps to set up the attack point. And Jose Mieles forced to call a timeout. That's why. 4 points in a row against Puerto Rico. From being comfortable and in control. They're looking shaky in the Dominican Republic. Seems to have shrugged off their rather loose early play here in this third set. And they're bubbling away nicely. So after the timeout, Lisvaleva then will continue. I always feel Ava's got an ace up her sleeve somewhere as well. Not there. Rescued by Santana. The block comes in. I think that was Valdez. No stopping her there. Santos driving in. Valdez with terrific presence at the net. Well, the timeout didn't work, did it? So Ava continues. Santos again. Enright can't find a winner. Vargas Valdez. Oh, then a clever hit first time from Yonkira Pena. As that block was coming over the net. She made a very quick decision what to do with it here. Pacino got the block in. And then Yonkira Pena said, oh look, I got a freebie. So the points continue to pile up. Oh, the Lisvaleva serve, that one finally brings it to an end. And that's a lot of damage he's done with her serve. Puerto Rico chasing here. They're getting close to the second technical timeout. Good service reception from Castillo. De La Cruz too good with the cross court. Venegas tried to get underneath it, could only help it on its way. Side out Puerto Rico. Textbook stuff. Good service reception from Castillo. You get that element of the game right, everything else should just fall into place, as it did there. Pena doesn't go safe on her serves. Now, talking about serving, looks like Adriana Vinas-Boy is going to come back in. charged very simply with the task of getting Puerto Rico back level here. They need 2 points on serve. It's Asino that checks out. So they lose defensive height. They get a little bit of extra in the backcourt with Viñas Hoy. And they also get her serves. Castillo's handled that. Second touch denied brilliantly. Ortiz was there. Read it perfectly. Second touch has got to be a shock tactic that the other team doesn't expect. Well, there Ortiz was certainly very awake to it. So Viñas Hoy has found 1 point on serve, courtesy of Nera Ortiz. Can she find another one? And Castillo's handled that. And De La Cruz drops it on the line. So that's snuffed out the Adriana Viñas Hoy threat, and that takes Dominican Republic to the technical timeout. 16-14 up here.
El juego se pone pegado con nosotros mismos, porque podríamos 14, de ahí estamos a 1, mantiene el cambio fácil, ¿ok? Saben que rotar. Con ella está aquí en 2. ¿Bien? Un poquito más de fuerza en el juego. Dale, vamos, oye. Dale. Vete, mira, vete. Allá, prepárate el zaguero 6. El zaguero se está muy bien. Vamos a defender,
Time running out, big time now for Puerto Rico. And they've had chances. They had chances in the first set. They had a lead. They've had chances in the third set. They've had a lead. They lost the first. They're losing the third. And it's not over yet. Stefania De La Cruz knows that 1 or 2 more points on serve and Dominican Republic will be able to relax. Can they get one here? Yes, they can. Santos goes cross-court and wild. This is starting to look like a clean sweep here for the Dominican Republic. Puerto Rico right on the brink here. De La Cruz serves Santos. Oh, and another misfire, another bad breakdown. Valdez getting a cheap one there at the expense of Nera Ortiz, who really didn't get much of a play on that. 2 quick points off the technical timeout have more or less finished Puerto Rico's prospects here. This is going to get reviewed, however. This is a real gamble from Jose Mieles. Will the cameras show something here in his favour? Well, if he does think he's seen something, he might as well challenge, because if this point is allowed to stand, it's virtually game over at 18-14 in the third set. 17-15 looks a lot healthier. So the watching and waiting goes on. Everybody looking at the big screen. And the wait goes on. Well, here we go. What's there? Oh, there is a fault. Ah, correctly called. gives them some hope. And then Naomi Santos went for a big serve that was just a bit too big. Side out Dominican Republic, Lisbeth Ava back in. Brenda Castillo checks out. Here's Anaris Vargas Valdez serving Santana. No real play there for Ortiz, just dumped over. Venegas picked that one up. Now here comes Enright, nicely collected by Pena. De La Cruz can't find a winner. Venegas is there. Enright goes for the big one and can't get a touch. Now Valentin is going to come back in, as is Karina Ocasio. So Naomi Santos and Ramieri Santos will check back out. Since Puerto Rico look to try and hang on here. They've got a good chance with Anaris Vargas up serving, because she doesn't ask a lot of questions on serve. Picks up that beautifully backcourt, and Rivera can finish the job, and that's all about the defensive work from Anaris Vargas backcourt. That looked like it was a real clean kill, coming right back at her. And instead, Dominican Republic keep it alive, win the point, force Jose Mieles to take a timeout. With this match now slipping away. Anyway, back here for Puerto Rico. Just as in set one, they've had chances. They have not taken them. And again, you look at the Dominican Republic and the job they've done defensively in this match. They've been so solid, so steady. They've forced so many errors. Enright gets no play. Rivera gets one. That's another missed opportunity. It really is. Only just. Not sure if that was going to drop in or out, but we'll never know. And Vargas finally nets. But Puerto Rico needing 5 points just to draw level, and the Dominican Republic needing 4 just to wrap the match up. That's an equation that doesn't look good if you're a Puerto Rico player or coach. Santana with serve. De La Cruz. And nothing to do there. Enright goes cross court, and Castillo's read that all the way. And here comes Pena backcourt and driving it down. The pipe attack taking the Dominican Republic to within 3. Had no chance of stopping this. All she's got to do is avoid the block. Casio and Ortiz bypassed by the power of Pena. Iberca Mata up next. The Dominican Republic now 3 points from virtually securing themselves. Now they'll have to wait as the big hit comes in, and they're going to bring Ana Hotia Sofino back in, and also Adriana Viñas-Foy. No, she's not coming back in. They're not even going to try and bring her in. The diminutive serving specialist walked out there and then was sent back. Instead, Ortiz will continue with serve, and Castillo's handled that. And Pena goes cross-court but misses. She's saying that took a touch. She immediately looked to her coach and said, that's a touch. But I don't think they're going to bother challenging it. So Puerto Rico hanging on by their fingertips here as Ortiz goes for another jumper. Oh, it's dropped on the line. It's a clean ace. Just a glimmer of a chance here Nera Ortiz uncorks an ace. Castillo takes care of that one. They'll send it round the back for Priscilla Rivera. And the revival stopped dead in its tracks. Rivera not going to miss from there. Not with a block. It just could not get established. The speed of that attack. Rivera send in the serve. Enright handles that. They'll go the other way. Ocasio blocked out of it. Kept alive though. Enright can't find anything. And then Pena can. And that is match point. It's the one they wanted, Puerto Rico. It looks like their long drought against the Dominican Republic is going to continue. Floated serving from Rivera. Enright rather reaching, but getting away with it. Side out. You have to go back to 2012, the last time Puerto Rico got the better of the Dominican Republic. And it looks like the wait is going to go on. The two Santoses come back in for what could be the last point of this one. Well, it was 3-1 when they met 2 years ago, Dominican Republic. This one looks like it could be even more emphatic. Castillo handles serve. De La Cruz wraps it up for the Dominican Republic. That was impressive. Well, they might have started with back-to-back shutout defeats to the Dominican Republic, but that was against Brazil and Serbia. Against Kazakhstan and now against Puerto Rico. They've looked unstoppable. A second win for them. And if they beat Kenya in their final match, they will be heading to Nagoya for round 2. Puerto Rico will be hoping to make that journey as well. Having beaten Kazakhstan and Kenya, that should be enough. Unless there is an upset when Kenya play the Dominican Republic, in which case we'll be going into tiebreakers to determine 3rd and 4th and who misses out. But at the moment, Dominican Republic have destiny in their hands once again. Back-to-back wins, a shutout and a comprehensive one at that of their deadly rivals Puerto Rico. And they look stunned and disappointed. This was the one they really wanted. Instead, all the celebrations are on the other side. There's the numbers, and it was too comfortable, wasn't it? Not much in it in terms of attack points, but the blocking and the opponent errors, the big difference maker, and just the solid all-round defensive play of the Dominican Republic, not only with those blocks, but keeping points alive, forcing the errors. And that's been the big difference maker in this one. Puerto Rico will look at those numbers and say, well, how did we just get comprehensively beaten here? And it has been a very straightforward victory.